Hey, hey, hey. Hi, everybody. It's Rinka, and I welcome you to my free webinar, Think and Grow Big. I will share a few secrets that I have around law of attraction and how you can attract what you want into your life. And I will explain a bit more about how you can use this with your network marketing business. So I hope you will enjoy it. I hope you will get something out of it because I sure am excited to share this with you. Let me first tell you a bit about myself. As I said, my name is Alenka Tercic. I live in Slovenia. That's a small country next to Italy, Austria, and Croatia. And I live here with my husband, my two teenage daughters. We have a dog, nice garden. I live really close to the city center, so I enjoy walking around and the nature. I love reading, and that's what brought me to law of attraction in the first place because I read this book, and I think that was like not even telling you how many years ago. Uh, I am a law of attraction coach, and I'm also a vision board coach. So I've been studying law of attraction and all the other areas around it. And when I say law of attraction, uh, I really mean a lot of things under it. And I will explain what I mean with law of attraction because I know some people are really sort of reluctant to understand to accept this. But yeah, I've been studying it for 10 years. I've been doing a lot of courses, read books. I've studied EFT, NLP, and all the other stuff around our mindset because I'm really fascinated what our minds can really do and how all ends and how all starts and ends with our minds. I'm involved also in the network marketing, and it's not something that I'm really achieved a lot yet. I started 4 years ago, but then I quit. And when I started a year ago again, I realized how much I needed to learn in those 3 years uh, in between to really become someone that can do this business, that can, you know, uh, prospect and invite people to do business with me, and how much I needed to change to be proud of what I'm doing, to tell others what I'm doing, to share my passion, and not just uh, expect, some big things to happen overnight and with just, one friend, with doing nothing for free, of course. Um, and at the time, I was really, reluctant to tell others what I am involved in. So in this webinar, like I said, I want to combine those passions together and uh, show you how you can use your mind, how you can use your self development uh, to explode your business. And when I said I'm not really good at network marketing yet, it's not exactly, I'm not just started. I have a team of around 60 people. So I also make money with it. So it's not that I'm total newbie. But I am not yet there where I want to be. I'm not the top one earner, top one recruiter, but you know, it just needs some time and action, of course. Uh, so, what law of attraction actually is? The word actually became popular with the book and the movie The Secret. But before that, there were many, many books. One of the, for me, the best, and I would say the one that I recommend is Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. And that's why I named my webinar around it. Uh, he explained the role of our minds and how we actually attract or create the circumstances with our mind, how we create situations, and we invite other people's events and things into our life that can help us reach our dreams. And the whole attraction thing is actually based on our vibrations, because I won't go into the physics. That's not my strongest side. But we are all vibrational beings. We vibrate, and we actually act like a magnet to others. And of course, the higher you vibrate, the broader your vibration is, you attract bigger and better things into your life. And the more you are vibrating on lower scale, uh, it's usually connected with the anger, fears, blocks, and all the negative emotions that we are carrying. Uh, as I said, The Secret really started the big wave of people realizing how important our mind is, and how we can actually create our own lives, how we can create our own circumstances and adapt them to what we want. And law of attraction is actually a pretty simple thing. It can be summed up in, let's say, 3 steps. The first step is that you ask for what you want, of course. Then you have to believe that what you want is achievable, that you can really have it. And the last step is to receive it. And let me explain a bit more around those 3 steps. Uh, First step is ask for what you want. And I see so many people still struggling with that one. And so many are, they don't make up their minds. They don't know what they want. They think they know what they want. They fall into the trap of others telling them what they should want and what they should do. But it actually is just knowing yourself and going after what you like, what you have found with, what excites you. uh, and it's giving that clear signal that what you want is what you really, really like to have in your life. And I'm also a vision board coach. You can see my vision board behind me for the year. I see a lot of people pasting fancy cars or big yachts or big homes on their vision board, and it's just so far away from what they believe that they can have, or that it's not something they want. For example, if you want to live by the sea, you don't have to have big house, and it's okay even if you don't want a big house or a big yacht or whatever makes you happy. Someone is happy in a tiny home, and someone is happy with an old car because they just don't put much importance to it. And really knowing what you want and going after what you want is the first step that is so crucial, but yet so many people miss it. And they're asking for bigger things because someone else is asking for them, or someone else told them to ask for them. And it just gets lost because it's not them, it's not from them, it's not really their desire. And that's why it's, of course, they are not really in alignment with that. And if you have something like that on your wish list or your vision board or wherever, you can develop some sort of blocks, and you can, one day you want it, then another day you don't care about it, and then you're saying I don't really want it, and then I want it again, and it's so confusing, and you're confusing yourself, you're confusing your mind, you're confusing everyone around you. So the first step is really getting clear on what you want to be, what you want to have in your life, how you want to live your life. that that is the most crucial thing that you can spend some time on. And of course those things change as you grow. You will want bigger things, you will want different things. There is a never ending process of this. You can just add to the list, but really really ask yourself, is this really something that will make me happy, or is it something that I feel pressured to want? And then, of course, if it's something that you want, you will it will be easy. It will be easy for you to believe that you really can have it, because you will align with it. You will feel it. You will think about it. You will dream about it. You will explore it. You will find resources. You will find friends. You will find, other people to talk about it, and you will just improve and enlarge your desire. And that's why our beliefs are so important to uh, so important for our manifestations. And of course, we got our beliefs from our childhood, from our parents, from our teachers, from our past experiences, and they're all there to protect us, or they used to protect us in certain situations where it was acceptable or required. But over the time, we got so it became habit, and we actually start to believe it in different situations that maybe has nothing to do with a childhood situation, but we still hear that voice from our mom, or even we start talking to ourselves, and we actually talk ourselves out of trying something new or going after something. And I just read this book by Richard Branson, and he was selling an ad space for his newsletter, his magazine. And he said, well, he was 15 or 16 at the time, and he said by himself, if I knew what I know now, I would never call those people. It was just, I was so young and I didn't know any different, that calling someone he was calling to really, CEOs of the banks, of the insurance companies, and they didn't even know that they were talking to a child. But he has the courage to do it because he was so young that he didn't know any different. And it's over time we get so used to this self-talk that we get used to the limitation that we put ourselves into. So when you think of something that you want, and then you start visualizing it, you at the same time say for yourself, oh, but it's not possible, I can't do this, I don't have friends, I don't have this, I don't have that, I'm too old, I'm too young, I don't have money. All kinds of different situations that we actually talk ourselves out of the trying something new and getting something better. And this is also the key to getting something better, because as we can talk ourselves out of it, we can also talk ourselves into it. So you probably heard about affirmations and meditations and visualizations, and all of those things actually use our mind to create something that we want, that we don't have yet, but we are sort of persuading ourselves that we are on our way, that we are already there, that we already have that thing in our life. And by by uh, by saying so, or by doing so, we give our brains actually the homework, and they're looking for situations and for the things to make it come true, to make like a real experience. And one of the things that you can change your beliefs is, like I said, affirmations, visualizations, or all these things. I use a lot of EFT, that is tapping, and I use journaling. And I journal. I ask myself every day, what do I need to know, and what would I do right now if I would be following this path? And I'm just writing myself into situations, writing as if I'm already having this income, this house, this travel, this partners, team, and so on and so on. So you're actually creating your your better life in your mind first, and then after that you're actually start to experiencing. And the third part of the law of attraction, but it is equally difficult for many, is to receive it. Uh, I was walking a dog the other day, and I just decided, okay, I will say hello to everyone I meet. And I was saying hello, and some people were with dogs, and some were alone, and some were with like pairs or couples. And I was saying hello, good morning, and so on and so on. And some of the people say hello back. Some of the people, they murmur something like, they acknowledge me, but they were not really open, and they were not smiling back to me. And some people were looking at me as if I'm crazy. And it's the same with everything what that we want. It's some people will never accept it. Some people, and I bet that those people that didn't say hello back, those are the ones that complain the most about how lonely they are. They complain the most, they don't have friends, how people are not nice to them, but they were not accepting my simple hello and give it back. They were just shutting down. So it's the same with this receiving part. If you are not aligned with what you want, then you will not accept it. You will not see it. You will not. You will think that it's something strange with it. That it's something out of the ordinary. That it's something that you don't really want. And it's not. Sometimes you don't get exactly what you want. Sometimes you get something bigger or better. Sometimes you get something smaller. But you have to recognize everything as a gift, and everything as a way to get you where you want to be, to get you where you are heading. Um, and sometimes we get sort of a sidetracked, but it's actually the path that leads us to better things, because we not only that we think that we should have something, oftentimes we think that we want something, and then when we got it, we realize that's not really what we want, and it's not improving our lives. And uh, so by accepting what's coming your way, you're exploring different options. You're exploring different experiences. You're exploring different situations, and with that exploring, you are uncovering what you really want. You're uncovering what you're good at. Because let's face it, we are, if you're not born into, really rich family, and you're not used to having, plenty of cars and yachts and servants and maids and chefs and all this stuff, you cannot imagine having that all around. You think, okay, I would really like to have someone to cook for me. Great. But really having someone around in your house and in your kitchen, maybe that's not something that you really want. So it's just accepting little things. Maybe you can try it, you can test it. Maybe you can hire a chef for a day, or for one meal, or whatever. Just give it a try and see if that's really what you want. And then you just repeat the process all over again, and with everything that you explore. And of course, with some things you will have really quick manifestation, and with others it will take more time, and it all actually depends on your vibration. Just like I said before, with that people that say hello back to me, they were accepting it. They were on the same level as me. But those that didn't say back hello back, they were not on the same level as me vibrationally. So if they sort of need some work on themselves to be able to accept it. And of course, the bigger things we want, the bigger our resistance, because we are taught that for bigger things, you have to work hard. It takes time, and it's just a nature of the things. But in reality, it's more about us than it's about the outside world and outside situations. It's how we grow and uh, how we raise our vibrations to be able to accept it. And uh, that's where the main reason for people to not get what they want lies. And it's one thing that the secret is missing, or is not telling exactly what to do. And I see a lot of people just thinking about it and dreaming and planning and visualizing it and thinking, and they're just waiting and waiting and waiting, and they don't do anything. That's the crucial part. You have to do your part. You have to move your ass. Whatever you call it, you have to do your part. You have to do something. It doesn't have to be like a big thing or something really out of your comfort zone or something. Sometimes it's a little things like just picking up the phone, or talking to a friend, or maybe listening to a song or reading a book, and you get the hint. But you have to do something. And of course, when you do your part, you're actually meeting the universe halfway. You are you're proving that this is really what you want. You are sending the clear signal that you are ready, you are going to work your part, and you're expecting from the world around and the universe, or whatever you call it, will do their part to meet your expectations. And of course, by doing something, you also demonstrate your belief. And of course, the more you do it, the better you believe, the better results you have. And again, the more you believe and the more you want it, and you grow. But if nothing changes, if you're just waiting and waiting and doing nothing, it's not enough to post the affirmations around their house. It's not enough to create a vision board. It's not enough to dream and visualize your perfect life and perfect partner and perfect business if you don't do anything about it. And that is the crucial part that so many people are missing. And I know that it can be easy with all these books and videos and films and everyone talking about the power of your mind. And it's fascinating actually. But they all miss, even if it's said so, oftentimes people miss that part, and they think that, well, the mind will create everything, but they cannot. You have to move somehow, you have to do something. uh, and of course, uh, let me just reflect that to your network marketing business. And I'm sure when you started out, your business partner, sponsor, mentor, whatever you call it, ask you about your why you are doing it, why you are joining, why do you want, to change your life. That's the crucial part, but that's actually the force that will move you. That's something uh, that will get you to the action, that will get you to really change something. And the change itself is an action word. You have to change something. You probably heard you if nothing changes, nothing changes. So and sadly, 97% of people in network marketing fail or quit. And as I said, I was one of them because I expected to do nothing and get big rewards and make big money. But sadly, it was not happening for me. And I realized that I have to do something, and I have to get out. I have to meet people. I have to talk to people. And it's the daily action that I need to do to create the momentum to get into the habit of doing business with it. And uh, another reason I think that people fail is because network marketing is so easy to join. Sometimes you don't even have to have money. It's free to join, uh, or it's very low investment. Uh, it's you don't have to have products. You don't have to have services. Sometimes it's that easy that everything is online. You are just the middleman in between the customer and your company. And because it's so easy to join, people think that it's so easy to do, and actually it is, but it's the same. Like it's easy to do, it's also easy not to do. And when you start your network marketing business, you are becoming a business person. And running a business is a bit different than having a job or staying at home or whatever you are doing. So you have to become that business person that others will follow. You need to grow. You need to learn new skills. You need to learn to think differently, because people in any business actually, they're thinking differently than those at the jobs. And the people in business are paid by results, not by the time they spend on the job. So you have to create a different mindset. You have to create different skills. You have to build your confidence. And especially network marketing is perceived as a sales business. And although I say it's again how you see it, I I yeah, I used to fear sales. I still do. I don't like selling myself. I don't like selling anyone, but I love sharing. And I was like that, I think, since I remember. I was always connecting with people. I was always recommending books. I was always recommending something. And if you take it as something that you're sharing, that you're actually improving their lives, you're helping other people, then it's not the sales business anymore. But you have to learn a certain set of skills. You have to get that self-confidence, that you will talk to people, that you will expose your opportunity, that you will share what you have, and those are the things that you have to gain in order to get more customers, team members, reps, or whatever you have. And it's again about, if I connect now the two, uh, in again in network marketing business, you have to first ask for what you want. And if you don't want to be a top earner, if you don't want to make millions, you just need some extra money to spend more time with your family. Maybe you just need to quit one job, or maybe you just want to have to visit your parents on the other side of the world, or whatever it is okay. Go after what you want. Don't let it be pushed into the where you will make big money, you will have a big team, because maybe that's something that you are not ready to have right now. But again, you have to believe in yourself. And like I said, this is, I think, the most crucial thing, that you believe that you can do it, that you believe that you are good with it, that you are confident, that whatever you put your mind into, that you will achieve. And if you're confident, and if you're expressing that with your conversations, then people will sense that. And in any business, people are buying from people. And there are plenty, and I don't want to offend any one of you or any business or whatever, but there are you know, tons of businesses that sell makeup, tons of businesses that sell uh, nail polish, tons of businesses that sell whatever they are selling. And you're not actually competing against others. You you are competing against yourself, because people will buy from you. They will see what you're doing. They will see your results. They will see you as a someone they like, they trust, and they will follow what you're doing. They will see the results that you have, and they will want your results. And that's why it's so important that uh, you take action, and not just any action. You have to take massive action. And uh, again, I was there. I sponsored someone or two or three of them, and I actually, now I see it, how I thought that I'm making them a favor, but actually I see now how I made them more harm than good, because they joined. They see me doing things. They wanted to be in my team, and they joined. And then I was, sort of almost took them out of it. I was, okay, take your time, do whatever you do. You can do it whenever you have 5 minutes. Uh, it's no problem, no rush. Don't worry about it. And I took them out of the business. And when I realized that, I was banging my head. And of course, they didn't want to come back because they didn't see the results. And I realized that actually it's me. I'm the one. I'm the leader. If I want to be a leader, I have to lead. I'm the one uh, making the pace. I'm the one dictating the pace. I'm the one. If I want to, I want to be a role model for them. I have to be better than them. I have to show them how I do things. I have to show them how to do things quickly, and how to create the momentum, how to move, how to do everything. And it really got me thinking how I perceived talking about beliefs, how I perceived that, the hustle and hard work, and I never wanted to do that. I still don't want to do it, but, it's something that I accepted as part of the business, and I try to be focused and productive in the hours that I have. I'm definitely not the one working 16 or 20 hours per day, and I don't want to do that. But it makes all the difference. When I'm doing, I often do these challenges in my group, but it's just a way to keep me accountable. If we had the challenge to do video per day, and if I was the leader of this challenge, I'm supposed to do video per day. I didn't have any excuses. I could have, but I didn't want to let other people down, to to not do my part of the things. So that's why it's really important that you as a business owner set your own pace. And I know that a lot of network marketers promote their businesses. You can join for free and do it for 5 minutes per day. And yeah, of course you can do it. But if you're doing it just for 5 minutes per day, then you can expect slower results. You can expect that others will do, if you do 5 minutes per day, others will do 3 minutes per day. So is that what you want? Is that how you want to build your business? And if you have a team that will do, the further down you have, the less they will do. So you cannot expect big results if you're not ready to take massive action. And I also never understand the saying success loves speed, but I right now I don't know. I really don't know why I didn't get it, but it also has something to do with law of attraction. Because again, if you're doing something quickly and you move and you take action and you get results, you want to get more of it. You want to create more. You start to see other possibilities. You want more and more things. You want to impact more people. You want to reach more people. You want to share your message to the wider audience. And that's for me, that's the essence of this saying, this success loves speed. You're not overthinking, you're not worrying, you're actually moving all the time. And again, it can be small steps, but you are moving all the time. And it's small steps that will bring you to the bigger success. And with that being said, I invite you to my Crush It Bootcamp. And it's again one of those things that I will do along, and I will hold myself and others accountable for it. And August is the perfect time for setting the plans and setting the tone for the last 4 months. And we know December is already Christmas time, and people are, switching off and they're making plans for the next year. So it's actually in August you make plans for the next 3 months, and the next 3 months are the biggest month in almost any industry. It's where people, chase their New Year goals, and they are getting their yearly quotas, and it's the time where people do the most, they decide the most, they are seeing what they missed in the previous 7 8 months, and they're trying to improve and start the new year fresh. So this is the perfect time to change something, to create the habits, the momentum, to glide into the next 3 months, and to really make the big difference. And why I call it Crush It, because it's the 30 day of really intensive prospecting, communicating with people, showing them your presentations, and closing. And it's that uh, take off from the ground, because yeah, I agree, you can do it 1 hour per day, 1 hour per day, and you will slowly crawl, and over time you can build your business as long as you don't quit. But if you really push it, imagine if you're pushing a car, how much strength you need to move it, for that first push. And then once it starts going, it just goes. It becomes easy. And it's the same with the airplane. The airplane needs that real big push to get off the ground, and then once it's in the air, it just glides through it. And that's why I want these 30 days with you, to have that big push, to really give it all in, to do nothing else but this. Of course, if you have a job, work around the job, but to really push through things, to create a momentum, to get your business off the ground, so you will glide through the next 3 months. And it's it's again about the massive action. Of course, it's about the getting the momentum, and you're not just starting and stopping. And I know how I feel when I do something, and like I said, with that videos, I did a video per day, and then when I stopped doing them, it took me a week or so to start doing them again, because I stopped, and I had to persuade myself to follow, to go along, and to do them again. And as you do this massive action, you're actually getting the confidence. You're building your confidence. Your beliefs levels are up. You're really determined. You are fired up. You are in the mood. You are in the vibration. You're in the energy of getting things done, of getting to reach more people, and people see that. People will join you, and people will more likely to talk to you, because you will be different than doing that for an hour or 2 hours per day. Uh, and lastly, it is about surrounding yourself with the people that are like-minded, that are uh, doing the same thing as you are doing, that are on the same path, that are supporting it. It's about supporting each other and surrounding yourself with people that are, doing the same thing as you are. That can give you the energy and the motivation to keep going. It's sometimes it's a competition that gets you going. You want to be better than the other person. You want to do better or more, or it's not an official competition, but it can be a powerful motivator for you. So what you get by joining, of course, I will give you an action plan for every week. This is 5 weeks that we are doing it. Uh, from August 15 to September 16. It's a bit more than 30 days, but I chose 5 weeks. So you will get a weekly action plan. You will get templates. You will get support. You will get uh, daily motivation. You will have we will have weekly course with the course of actions. You will have templates, how to talk to people, how to prospect, what to say. You will have accountability partners, as I said, and you will have unlimited support from me and from the others on the same journey. So whenever you're stuck, you can jump in and ask questions, ask for advice, or just to talk to someone. Uh, so who is this for? Uh, of course, if you're just starting out and you're not sure what to do and how to do it, maybe this is not for you. If you're someone that is just looking and observing and lurking, and you just read and you're not willing to participate, this is not for you. If you're only interested in making an impact and making a difference in your business, but you're not really committed to do whatever it takes, then this is not for you. So, of course, it is for those who are really committed to change their lives, who are really committed to make 2016 the best year of their lives. The first of the rest of their life, to really make the change, to really make the breakthrough, to really push their business off the ground, and those who are ready for massive action. Uh, I could easily charge 297, 197, or even more for this, because I will literally give you 30 days of unlimited support, coaching, uh, motivation, and all the things that I know, and of course as the others. And let me tell you first, why am I charging this? Because I know there are a lot of challenges that are going around, and they're free to join, or you can do them anytime you want. But I decided to charge because I want people to really be committed. I want them to be 100% in. I want them to have results. I don't want a bunch of people, that are joining for free and do nothing. I would rather have 10 of them, that are really committed and ready to make a change, and that we will work together to make that breakthrough and get results that we want. Uh, but I also decided, because I want to help as many people as possible, and I know that sometimes 197 or 297 or whatever is a big investment. I offer a scholarship for the first 5 of you that will apply. I will give you access to this special community for all the things that I mentioned before. I will give you access for $27. And if you apply and you're not the first 5, I will give you access for 47, because I really want to make an impact. I want to help as many people as possible. And I think that 27 or 47 is not, so big money that people will be put off, or that would not want to pay. And again, I'm just charging because I want you to be committed. I want uh, that you invest not only time, but you invest also some of your money to really make these 30 days work for you and make it worth a while and impactful as possible. So how can you apply? You go to dreamlifecreation.com/crush it together, crush it, uh, where you get all the details, how it goes, and you have the link to apply for the scholarship, and we will talk, and I will see if you are really committed and interested, and if you are ready to join the challenge and the boot camp. So we have the group of highly committed action takers that will make the difference and crush it in the network marketing business. So let me see if I covered everything. Uh, Again, maybe just to conclude, law of attraction is nothing more than controlling your mind and controlling your path in life. If you know what you want and you're really ready to take to get it and to work for it and go for it, if you believe in yourself, and if you're ready to receive whatever it takes and whatever comes your way, then there is no reason that you can't make it. And it's all up to you how far and how high you will jump. It's up to you how much you are willing to invest of time and money, how much you're willing to learn, how much you're willing to work on your issues, because we all have issues. How much you're willing to work towards your beliefs. Are you talking to yourself in a positive way? Are you affirming your better life, or are you finding excuses? Are you talking yourself out of success? Are you even afraid of success? Uh, it all comes to actually knowing what you want. And I think that that's the crucial. And if you really know what you want and you want it with your heart, then you will find a way to do it. You will find a way to reach it. And all the other things are, yes, they are important, but I believe when you find your why and you find your passion and you find your goals in life, I believe that you will move yourself and you will move the mountains and eliminate the obstacles on your way and do whatever it takes to reach it. So again, I invite you to join my Crush It bootcamp. We start on August 15th. So I invite you to apply for the scholarship if you're ready. Uh, I will do the interviews this week, and I hope you enjoyed. Again, I'm Alinka Terzic from dreamlifecreation.com.